welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I am Coach Julia, and today is a video I know some of you have been waiting for. We are going to do some choreography. Specifically, I'm going to teach you the choreography to my very first skating program from back in 1996. I have memorized that program. I went back and I watched that video and I took it out on the ice and relearned it for you guys. And today we're going to go step by step through that choreography so you have a new program you can work out in your rink. Now, there are things you can change to make this good for you. You can change those spins, you can change the jumps, and if the footwork elements are too difficult, you can change those out. But this is going to be what I did, and then you can play around with it and make it your own. And I want to see your versions on Instagram, so make sure you tag me at Skating Coach Julia so I can see all of your own choreographic versions of my skating program. But let's get started. So the rink I did it in was 3/4 size. So I'm kind of stretching out a little bit to fit my full size rink. But if yours ends up a little small, that's okay, because mine was on a small rink to begin with. I'm gonna start I'm facing the bleachers, so I'm kind of on the back half, kind of near this dot. Anywhere around here I'm gonna go a little closer to the center so it's easier to get across the ice. So I'm gonna go on my right leg, left toe on the ice, fingers up, and I'm gonna look off into some beautiful fluffy clouds over there in my imagination. Okay, so my left hand is in front, right hand is slightly elevated up behind me. Those soft fingers extend all the way through your spine, all the way out to your middle fingers. Okay, chin up, and you're gonna look over that left hand. When the music starts, I'm gonna sort of pivot on my left toe and do a crossover and another crossover. So it's kind of a weird little pivoty thing. I'm rotating my body around so that my feet face each other and doing a crossover. And then I'm gonna do a stop with my right foot, and I'm gonna do the worm. Whoosh! All right, so we have our pretty starting pose, crossover, crossover, snowplow stop, right hand up, and the worm. Okay, from here I'm gonna do a little tiny 2-foot spin just to turn me around. So now I'm facing where I started, okay? I'm gonna do a backward swizzle with my hands up in a big rainbow, looking up at the sky. Now I do a left outside 3 turn, put my right foot down in front, and lift my right hand. Okay, so it's kind of an interesting little footworky element. We have a 3 turn, and then a backward hockey glide, right foot in front, right hand up. And then we're gonna repeat it on the other side. Right outside 3 turn, left foot in front, left hand up. So we have 2 of those little 3 turn footwork elements. So after those 2 alternating outside 3 turns, we're gonna do our waltz 3 into an attitude. So we did left outside, up, right outside, up. Now I'm gonna do another left outside, push onto my right back outside edge, and do a backward attitude. Now, if you can't hold that position, just try a backward 1-foot glide, a backward extension, but I did a big curving backward outside edge attitude. And then we do 1 more 3 turn on that left foot, and we're gonna set up for our first spin. Left outside, right foot in front, right outside, left foot in front, left outside 3 turn, back attitude on the right back outside edge, left outside 3 turn, step wide like a power 3, then we're gonna wind up. Now I did an attitude with my hands extended out, looking over my left fingertips. Now, if you can't do an attitude yet, that's no problem. You could do a 2-foot spin here, you could do a 1-foot spin, you could do a stork spin, whatever spin you feel really confident at. I loved my attitude, so that's what I put in there. I will probably do a layback nowadays though, because laybacks are in the same attitude family and I love them. So, but this was an attitude spin. Go ahead and make it your own. From that attitude spin, we're gonna check out. We're gonna take a left push, a right push, 2 crossovers, and then we're gonna step into a forward, left, outside edge spiral. At the very end, bring that left hand in front, look over those fingers. All right, so beautiful outside edge spiral. Now we're going to mohawk and set up for a waltz jump. Again, this is going to be your program. I'm teaching you mine, but if you need to do a bunny hop there or a tap toe jump, that's fine. If you know how to do a half flip but not a waltz jump, you can do that. I did a waltz jump. You could do something more difficult if you were a more advanced skater, but that was my waltz jump. So let's take it from the attitude spin. Attitude, check out, left, right, crossover 1, crossover 2, big left forward outside edge spiral. Bring that hand through and look over those fingertips. We're gonna do a mohawk, crossover, and waltz jump. Okay, now we're ready for our next little footwork element. For some reason, I had lots of left outside 3 turns in here. I must have been very good at them back then because that's what most of my footwork was. Okay, so I've landed my waltz jump. Now I'm going to take 2 more left outside 3 turns. So outside 3 turn, this is a waltz 3. So I'm switching foot, I'm rolling my hands through and looking up towards the sky. Now I'm going to repeat that 3 turn, roll my hands through, but this time instead of doing it like a waltz 3 and switching feet, I'm gonna go into some back crossovers. Let me show you that again. So we have left outside 3, push to the right, roll your hands through. Left outside 3, step to the right, roll your hands through. Now we're gonna switch our weight and cross our right over in some back crossovers. We're gonna build up our speed. And for me, this was my Ina Bauer. One of my favorite moves. If you can't do an Ina Bauer yet, this is a great place for a lunge. So if you are not great at those Ina Bauers, pop a lunge in there instead, or another forward spiral if you're better at those, but you want to take it all the way corner to corner. Checked out of this backwards, which I hate. Now I always go forwards into it. I always exit my Ina Bauers forwards nowadays, but I think back then I wasn't as good at Ina Bauers, so I had to check out of it backwards. But you can make that decision. If you are doing an Ina Bauer there, go ahead and check out forwards. I just checked out backwards when I did it, you know, years and years and years ago. So we're finishing our Ina Bauer. We're going to check out. We're going to step forward on our left to take a push. And now we do a half swizzle. Swizzle, raise our hands up. Swizzle, push to the side. Okay, so it's a lift and a push with a swizzle for each one. I'm going to take 2 forward crossovers. And here is our mohawk slide maneuver. I taught that a couple weeks ago. I'll put a link down below if you need to learn how to do this. So we're going to go mohawk, slide, mohawk, slide, mohawk, slide. Now, I did this 3 times, and then turn around and fell on my butt. But we're gonna skip the falling on the butt part this time and just go right into our jump. Don't fall on your butt. Now we're gonna set up for our big jump combo. For me, this was waltz jump, tap toe, sow cow. You can make that jump combo whatever you need to be. You can do it a couple of bunny hops in a row. You can do waltz jump, tap toe, waltz jump, tap toe, half flip. You could put alternating forward tap toes if you know how to do that. If you know harder jumps, throw whatever you want in there as your jump combo. But I did waltz jump, tap toe, sow cow. Now we're ready for our second spin. So from that jump combo, We have waltz jump, tap toe, sow cow. Step forward on your left, do a mohawk with your right, step onto your right, going backwards. Now we can wind up. I did a 1 foot spin here. You can make this spin whatever you want it to be, but for me, it was a 1 foot spin. When I check out, I'm gonna do a power 3 with my left foot. Left outside 3 turn, step wide, cross over, then go forward, okay? So we had a power 3. I've taught you how to do those a few times. If you need that tutorial again, I'll post a tutorial for those power 3s below. So after your 1 foot spin, you check out, left outside 3, step wide, cross over. We're gonna step forward, take a couple of forward crossovers, turn backwards. Now this is where I did my big outside spread eagle. Woo! Okay. If you can't do an outside spread eagle, no worries. You can substitute that with something else. You could try an inside spread eagle. You could try a forward attitude. Just pop something else artistic right there. You could do a big hockey glide. Okay, but mine was a back outside edge spread eagle. From that spread eagle, I'm gonna step forward into my toe loop. So let's recap it from that 1 foot spin. Again, we had our jump combo, waltz jump, tap to a half flip. We set up, we have our 1 foot spin. Okay, I'm gonna push out. We have a power 3, left 3 turn, step wide, cross the right over, step out. We have a couple forward crossovers to build some speed, turn backward, and spread eagle. Okay, now we're ready for our toe loop. Gonna go onto your right inside 3 turn, tap. Okay, we're almost done with this program. If you can't do a toe loop, put something else in there, put a half flip in there, bunny hop, whatever you can do, but there's our jump. So we've had a few jumps in this. We had a waltz jump, tap toe, sow cow. Now we have our toe loop, okay? So I came out of that spread eagle, step onto your right foot, inside 3 turn, toe loop. We're gonna step right from there into our scratch spin. Come out, another power 3 turn, and stop. Okay, that stop is a beautiful way of ending a program. It's a snowplow stop, but instead of facing your foot forward, your foot is going to the side. Okay, so you're gonna wanna practice that. So I did a power 3, put my right foot down and pushed it to the side. Once I'm stopped, I shift my weight over to that foot so that I can put my left toe in the ice, okay? And then I look up so I'm strong on my right side. Now when I did this originally, I fell over and landed and my program ended and I was like this. So if you want to be authentic, you could do a knee slide here, but I'm gonna try to do it the way I meant to do it back in 1996. So we have our scratch spin, push out, left outside 3, right foot down, stop, shift your weight to the right, left toe, and look up. And there is our completed program. Let's run through the whole thing all together. Okay, so we have our starting position. I'm strong on that right side. It's almost exactly the same as my ending position. So I'm on the right side, left toe in the ice, looking up over my left hand. We're gonna do 2 crossovers. 1, 2, stop. We're gonna do the worm. 1, 2 foot spin, backward swizzle with rainbow arms. Left outside 3, right foot in front. Right outside 3, left foot in front. Left outside 3, right back attitude. Left outside 3, step out, wind up, and here you're gonna have your spin of choice. I did an attitude. Push out, push onto the left, right. 2 crossovers, left forward, outside, spiral. Bring that arm through, look over those fingertips, make it nice and soft. Mohawk, crossover, and waltz jump. 3, turn, roll the hands, push to the right. Left, 3, turn, roll the hands, step out. Right back crossovers. Build up your speed. And dramatic maneuver. Lunge, Ina Bauer, spiral, something pretty. Push out. Step forward. Swizzle, hands up. Swizzle, hands to the side. 2 crossovers. Mohawk slides. 1, 2, 3. Turn backwards, don't fall over. Back crossovers. And jump combo. Waltz jump. Tap toe. South cow. Step forward. Right inside mohawk. Cross the right over, set up for your spin. Here we have our 1 foot spin. Check out. Left forward outside 3, step to the right, cross over. Out on the left, out on the right, right over left, crossovers, turn backwards, and spread eagle, or whatever dramatic maneuver you choose. Right inside 3 into a toe loop. Step onto your left for a scratch spin. Left outside 3, step onto the right, stop, eyes up over those right fingers.
As the audience cheers, throws down flowers onto the ice.
Now all we need is a bow. For the ladies, we're going to put our hands out, toe to the side, say hello to your audience, thank them all for watching you. Put your hand on your heart, touch that toe back. Okay, so we have toe out, look at everybody, acknowledge that they watched you, and thank you. For those gentlemen, let's do the same thing. Feet in a T, hands out, and thank you. Always got to have that nice ending for your program. Now, if you want to see the whole thing all together with the music, I have that on this video right here. You want to click on that link and you can watch the whole thing all together. Now, if you want the music, it's by a musician called Robert Miles. His album is called Dreamland and the song is Children. Now, if you enjoyed this, please do give us that thumbs up. And as always, I look forward to reading all your comments in the section down below. If you haven't done so yet, then hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell down in the corner so you can see all my videos when they come out. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.